That was so well done.
Yeah, it was.
James Cameron, I give it to you. You know how to deal with water. Hi guys, we're Our Nights. I'm Ray.
I'm Julien.
And we are here reacting to, the two of us, to a movie that took place back in the 80s. It's a sci-fi movie. It's called The Abyss.
I have never seen it.
Which is good. I didn't even show you a trailer.
Honestly, all I know is this is directed by James Cameron because I saw the name.
James Cameron, correct. This is before Titanic. Matter of fact, I believe that this movie is a reason why he thought about working on Titanic. Because it's based in the ocean. And I think he might have been inspired about some deep sea stuff. There's some deep sea stuff taking place here.
There's a lot of deep sea stuff taking place everywhere.
Well, in this movie in particular.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, in real life too. Did you hear about that 40-foot long squid they found?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
That's horrifying.
We might have to react to that, some video on that eventually, because it's quite scary. But apart from that, James Cameron directed this. For some reason, I thought James Caan. James Cameron. I don't know if I'm thinking James Caan. Ed Harris is in this.
Okay.
There's also Elizabeth Mastantonio.
All the names are familiar. I don't have those like images of people right now.
Gotcha. This is a sci-fi movie that I saw. I was very young. I was in my teens when I saw this movie, and I remember being flawed. Wow, I was really impressed with what I just saw here. And at the time, it was some groundbreaking special effects. You see, I don't know how well it held up because it's been so long.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping it still held up well. But the story was phenomenal to me. You know, and I think you're going to enjoy this. I don't remember a lot of things. I remember the ending, which is fine.
I remember being in the movie.
But this is one of the movies that really it blew me away. You know, I was like 16, I think, when this movie came out.
Okay.
And a lot of these people, I didn't know who they were. Eventually, I saw them make other movies. Now, you might see other faces in here that are probably famous now who were not famous back then.
Okay.
But we talked about, you and I, like, we should watch a sci-fi. Guys, this is a... We're not even supposed to record today. This is a very lucky day that we're able to sit down. You know what? Let's go check out a movie.
Yeah.
We decided to be a sci-fi movie. We've been doing some sci-fis lately.
Yeah.
But this is semi-classic. So they came out in the 89, if you want to call it a classic.
Okay.
I wouldn't call it a classic just yet. But it might be. It might fall in that category.
It's old enough to be vintage because I think vintage is like more than 20 years, right? So.
Then it's more than 20 years then. So I guess it will fall in the vintage. I guess it will be.
Mm-hmm.
Within the 80s, I guess it will be classic.
Yeah, whenever I think about that, it always like blows my mind.
This is pre-90s.
This is before I was born.
Before you were born.
Even
I was very young. But anyway, guys, let's stop the lollygagging, as I say.
Yeah.
And let's get to it.
Gotta back off.
Sir, arrange to contact 200. Contact Just Jake to bearing 260 and accelerated to 130 knots, sir.
This is about to be Jaws.
80 yards, sir. 60. Oh my God.
Golly.
I'm just questioning where the fire came from.
Oh, that guy died. That guy died instantly.
I feel like that was one of those Family Guy moments where like there's like sometimes they open the fire hose or whatever and all the skin just bones is there. That's what I felt like.
Launch the void.
Launching.
Oof. Holy shit. Look at this shot. See, James Cameron loves water. Am I wrong? Look.
I'm wondering how he made those waves. Like the water pressure?
James Cameron is to water what Ron Howard is to fire. Now that guy right there with the mustache, I know he's Ringo in Tombstone, which I don't know if you've seen Tombstone or not.
I don't know.
Which we're gonna have to react to Tombstone.
I don't even think
And
I've
that's
heard the name.
Elizabeth Mastantonio.
Oh no.
So that's it? You just cheerfully turn the whole thing over to the goon squad?
Look, I was told to cooperate. I'm cooperating.
Catfish. Yeah. Get them old bones up here and give me a hand. Hang on.
It's a beautiful shot. I mean, the cinematography on the water.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I love the way this looks. This must have been awesome in the movie theater.
Yeah, Kirker, what's going on?
At 0922 local time today, an American nuclear submarine, the USS Montana, with 156 men aboard, went down about 22 miles from here.
Damn.
Now, your company has authorized the Navy's use of this facility for a rescue operation.
You want us to search for the sub?
We need divers to enter the sub and search for survivors. Now, you can get your rig in under the storm, be on site in 15 hours, and that makes you our best option right now.
I have been authorized to offer you all special bonuses equivalent to 3 times normal dive pay.
I'm down.
This is Lieutenant Coffey. He will transfer it down to you with a SEAL team and supervise the operation.
You can send down whoever you like, Commodore, but I'm the tool pusher on this rig, and when it comes to the safety of these people, there's me and then there's God, understand?
You know, I'm with him. That'd be
Well, yeah. I mean, if you're moving a whole rig, first of all, and you got your crew. I mean, you're the guy they look forward to, you know, to depend on to get home.
So would he be a part of our Captain Sci-Fi?
I don't know if he's a captain. He's just a head
That's
engineer.
true. Yeah, he's a yeah.
It's official, sports fans. They're calling it Hurricane Frederick.
I can't believe you're letting them do this.
Wasn't up to me.
Jesus, we were that close to proving a submersible drilling platform could work. I can't believe you let them grab my rig.
Yeah, and Benthic Petroleum paid for it, so as long as they're holding the pink slip, I go where they tell me.
You never could stand up to a fight.
Bye-bye.
You wiener.
Oh, that sounds like a top tier insult right next to you're uninvited for my birthday.
Roger, Cab 3. You're clear to launch.
Oof.
Hang on, gentlemen.
No, they couldn't ease that in there. They're just gonna just ease it.
See, if none of them, they don't even have seatbelts. They would have just gone and hit their head right
My
on
neck,
top.
my knee, my back, everything would have been broken. They probably used to their Navy SEALs anyway.
This is Cab 3 on final approach.
Is that you, Lindsay?
Another.
You know, that kind of looks fun to pilot.
This all looks frightening to me. This is my Hereditary, my heart. This is my Exorcist. This is frightening, all of this.
So what are you doing down here, Hot Rod?
You need me? Nobody knows the systems on this rig better than I do.
I was just thinking, why is she there?
Ew, don't do it. Don't do it.
Even though we know it's clean water what he's doing, it's still. Oh my God.
On this dive, you'll do absolutely nothing without direct orders from me, and you'll follow those orders without discussion. Is that clear?
You can tell he's a serious guy because of the moving hair on the top.
It wasn't the mustache?
No, it was the moving hair.
That's a very serious mustache.
Exactly.
What is all this stuff?
Fluid breathing system. We just got them.
What?
You mean you got liquid in your lungs? You mean you got liquid in your lungs?
Right there, homie?
Can I borrow
Yes.
your
What
rat?
are you doing?
Hey, no.
You're gonna kill her!
Are they actually drowning that rat?
Does this look normal to you? She's gonna drown!
He's taking the fluid into his lungs.
That's real. That liquid. It has oxygen in it, and you can submerge completely and be able to breathe.
This sounds freaking horrific. No.
It sounds. It's very painful. It feels like being waterboarded.
But he's doing fine. He's digging it.
He ain't digging it.
She ain't digging it. All right, let her out. Now. Okay, all right. Okay, now we let the fluid drain from...
I want to know about this shot, the filming of this shot. Was that rat at any moment in danger?
Probably not.
See, he's fine.
I imagine they actually put him in the real thing.
Yeah, but even then, if it didn't work,
That's at least walked it out with
Cut. Grab rat number 55. Let's try it again.
Hey, how deep's the drop off here? 2.5 miles.
Oof.
Cab 1, radiation reading.
Neutron counter's not showing much.
Alright, 18. Let's do it.
I'm wondering if there's even anybody alive in there.
You know there's 165 people on there. You know there's some casualties for sure. If not all.
24 Trident missiles. 8 MIRVs per missile.
Golly.
It's 192 warheads, Coffee. How powerful are they?
Your MIRV is a tactical nuke. 50 kilotons nominal yield. Say 5 times Hiroshima.
Nominal. I don't think 3 times the pay is enough.
Nope.
Right up this way to the control center.
This must have been a pain to film.
Yeah. I would imagine.
It's jammed. Give me a hand.
Get up here with that pry bar.
It's moving.
Oh.
Okay.
Alright, we knew we were gonna see this. Just move on.
Yeah. That'd be me. That'd be me. I'd be freaking out. I will be freaking out. I won't be lying to you.
Everybody's dead. They're all dead.
Okay. I'm taking you back out. Let's go.
No, I'm okay. I'm okay.
You'll be okay.
Okay.
Be right back.
I feel this guy 100%. Like, I can see myself in the exact same situation this man's at. In that environment, that setup underwater with all these bodies, and you know you're 2 miles underwater.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all of it. All of it. It's like...
You don't know any predators that are in there that might have actually gotten in there. Because now we know that there's life in there because of the crab.
Hang on, Jammer. You just hold on to that.
Bud, can you hear me? Bud?
Dude, I would not jiggle my helmet like that.
God damn it.
I don't think it's your wildlife. Dude, you might think you're hallucinating at this point. Right?
Honestly, probably from like lack of oxygen and his panic.
Look at this shit.
Is that like a stingray?
Oh. Oh, he broke it.
Oh, no.
What's the problem? He's convulsing.
All right, we gotta get him out of here. Let's go. Let's move it.
That's just really bad luck, hitting right where the regulator is.
And then I'll sound a dive for you.
What the hell is that?
Look, I'm just a medic. This type of thing, there's not much I can do. The coma could last hours or days.
Coffee wants to call it a Russian submersible? Fine. It's a Russian submersible. No problem.
Yeah, but you think it was something else.
Look, Jammer saw something down there. Something that scared the hell out of him. But what did he see that made him panic?
Did any of you see it?
No, sir. The Brigman woman saw it. Could have been a Russian bogey.
I forgot it's the 80s. Where Russians were still like, the enemy. There was a big giant Russian scare back in the 80s.
Yeah, because of the Cold War and whatnot. Yeah.
I haven't got any choice. Confirming you to go to phase 2.
Yeah.
You'll recover 1 warhead, arm it, and wait for further instructions.
That sounds like a horrible idea. Priming a warhead.
Coffee! Come back! We need the big arm to unhook the umbilical! There's a goddamn hurricane coming!
You need to get unhooked and get out of here now.
All right, do it then.
No problem, except your boys went sightseeing with flatbed. My people need flatbed to get unhooked at their end.
Got it? Separation sequencer disconnected. Remove explosive bolts.
It is scary because it is pointy.
Oh, that's 1 missile.
Yeah.
With like, what, 8 or 9 warheads on it?
Yep. Which they're bringing that into the oil rig.
Yeah, they are.
All right, let's get the gear on!
Don't touch that. Just back away.
Excusez-moi.
Would you question that? What he just brought on board?
I would.
Like the fact that he said don't touch that would have been suspicious.
Oh, absolutely. Right then and there, I'd been like, "Then you're not bringing it on board."
On what?
Oh. Oh boy.
That man's dead.
Oh boy. Yeah, I think he's dead. I don't think he made it. Golly.
That was a horrible idea.
The crane! We've lost the crane! It's on its way down to you!
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
I wonder how they would recover that crane.
I've got it. It's headed straight for us.
At this point, it's probably just lost. Look at that.
That's only part of it, isn't it?
They're attached to it. It's falling over the cliff.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, shit.
Grab on to something!
Oh, boy.
And the whole time, that nuclear warhead's on that rig.
Oh!
Oh, God!
He's dead.
Nah, that was just like a love tap. The arm, his bone sticking
All of this
out.
is broken. Oh, hey, that'll kill you.
Let's get the hell out of here!
Dude, look how fast that's flooding.
You know what also is probably sucky? The...
Oh, no. Oh, Dude, what a dangerous shot to shoot.
I can't open it from out here! Fella! Come to home!
God.
Oh, that's gotta be traumatic. Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
Ah!
The ring.
Come on, Sonny! Hey, Cat! Cat, help me out, man!
Always want to have big, strong people around you.
So not only is it the pressure from the water, it's the pressure from the air that's pressurizing the door to make sure it closes. That guy's finger is gonna be tough.
Dude, at this point, you don't mind losing a couple fingers, bro.
Yeah, to survive, yeah.
Yes, sir.
You know, it was a good idea he went digging through that toilet.
In a few hours, this place is going to be as cold as a meat locker.
What about O2?
Well, brace yourself. If we close off the sections we're not using, we have about maybe 12 hours worth.
God. Well, she said everything goes wrong. I can handle it.
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the way, it seems like she is handling it.
Oh yeah, fabulously.
Hippie, do you copy? I seem to be having a problem here.
Mama.
Look at that. Mama. That's definitely a machine.
Is it?
Right? Look at it.
What the fuck? It's a machine. That's a submarine.
See? You can tell it's the 80s. Had it been the 2000s? Phone went out a long time ago. Guys, I'm here on the water.
Trapped, surviving for my life, but that's not important. Check out this new TikTok with my alien friend.
I like that they're keeping that mystery. Like, it's subtle.
Yeah.
It's not, like, overwhelming the movie.
I just like that they keep the dramatic irony that we know it. We know that she's telling the truth, but the others don't actually believe her.
Got it.
Are they just taking out the uranium or something? Or the primer?
The guy said arm it. His superior told him to arm it.
That's right.
Oh. Very smart. They're not going to expect you to be spying on them from there.
You got some huevos bringing that thing in the
Huevos?
With all that's going on up in the world, you bring a nuclear weapon in here?
You're becoming a serious impediment to our mission. Now, you either do an about-face or walk out of here. I'll have you escorted out.
Who the hell do you think you're talking to?
Emergency! Maintenance room B! Emergency! Everybody moving!
Let her go.
The smartest thing you ever did.
You could have shot them anytime you wanted to.
Yeah.
You jeopardizing the mission, and I have a nuke next to me. I cannot have you here right now.
Hippie, look. If we can prove to Coffee that there aren't Russians down there, maybe he'll ease off the button a little bit.
No, because if he sees an alien alive, he's gonna blow it up too. He's got to sleep throughout the whole movie.
Virgil, turn on your side.
Was he just deep snoring?
Yeah.
Moana.
Now you believe her, you fucks.
I think it likes you.
That's uncomforting.
This is very Terminator 2 like.
It's okay, it's okay.
Ew!
You're crazy.
Seawater.
That's like seeing like a guy that's like that's already burnt up and everything. His skin's like dripping from heat, and he just got.
That could have been anything. And she's just right in her mouth.
Come on, come on! Hurry!
Where the hell's it going?
I think that whole thing is attracted by the nuclear weapons.
Like the radiation?
Because that's how it got to the sub, probably. In the beginning of the movie.
You're probably right.
Like the nuclear power is like, wait a minute, what's this down here in the water? A disturbance of this type of radiation. And now it's on the ship because it's, see? That was so well done.
Yeah, it was.
James Cameron, I give it to you. You know how to deal with water. Now, Disney owns Fox. This should be a good ride to have at Disney.
Yeah, it would.
This should be a good ride.
And even if it's not a ride, an escape room.
That would be a really good escape room.
Hippie, you mean they was just checking us out? Yeah? How come?
He's still unstable. What is? What?
He's gone. He is gone. Dude, you unhinged. Like, this guy should call him unhinged. You gotta get off the mission right now.
Freeze! Don't move! They're using Big Geek to take the bomb to the NTIs.
What? Coffee? No, come on. Coffee, just think about what you're doing.
Not you. You've been bitch-using the whole time. He's not gonna listen to you.
This is something I've wanted to do since we first met.
What?
You both thought that was going in the opposite direction.
This is where we're taking a turn.
Your boss is fixing to pull a pin on 50 kilotons. And we're all gonna be ringside.
We can't get to minimum safe distance in 3 hours.
We can't go to phase 3. What about these people? Shut up.
Anybody touches that door, kill him.
To his credit, I'm surprised he hasn't killed anybody yet.
That's
because
fair.
he's really on edge.
Well, I think it's also like it goes back to military training because you're not supposed to hurt civilians.
This is not our mission. We can't detonate without orders.
He's so on edge. You know, like he's having trouble with reality at this time too. He's cutting himself.
Yeah.
Like he's beyond rational.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's why I'm surprised that he hasn't killed anybody yet.
She has a point though.
Jammer.
Look who woke up.
You okay?
How you feeling, big guy?
Okay, buddy.
Huh?
I just figured I was dead back there when I saw that angel coming for me.
Yeah, why don't you tell us about it later?
That's too much to unpack right now.
I'm gonna swim to hatch 6.
You coming along? Looks that way. Come on, bud. Let's go, partner. I ain't got all day.
Dude, this guy must be related to Larry the Cable Guy. No doubt in my mind.
Have to go to the moon pool. It's the only way.
Okay. I can't make it, partner.
But I like how realistic this movie feels. Even though it's a sci-fi, I mean, like, this is all this is making sense. Like, I feel like all this can happen.
Jesus,
this is
just that.
This is making me nervous. This is him just pulling on that. You idiot. Why did you go full force at me, you dummy? Oh. Jesus Christ, what a suicide mission that was.
Dude, a single crack in that foundation of that glass and everything's over.
It's insane. Dude, this movie has me on the edge, bro.
Oh my God. Okay. Get on the arm.
He's up. To the left. A little more.
You missed. Try it again.
Steady.
Okay. Grab it.
Yeah.
So this is when all the gamer skills come into play.
Yeah. That hand-eye coordination. He released
Jesus. Dude, every time they hit, it drives me nuts.
Is this gonna be that last moment he realizes like he messed up?
Well, you know, nothing like death to put you back, to straighten you out. And they don't have an arm to catch him either, you know?
Oh.
Now we're gonna answer that question about
the nuke.
Well, the nuke and pressure.
Yep. Oh. Oh!
You're smart. Think of something. Can't you think of something? Think of something.
You've got the suit on, and you're a much better swimmer than I am, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Right? Yes. So I've got a plan.
What's the plan?
I drowned, and you tow me back to the rig.
No.
Yes, this water.
No.
Only a couple of degrees above freezing. I go into deep hypothermia. My blood will go like ice water. Right? My body systems will slow down. They won't stop.
What a fucking decision to make at this point.
I don't think I'd be able to.
No, hell no.
I can't. Help! I'm scared.
She needs to just take a deep breath and then go down with it.
Golly. Why isn't she making more movies? Because she is selling this.
For some
he's
reason,
carrying her. He's carrying her.
For some reason in my mind, I thought he was going to tether her on a really long wire and she was just going to hit like a coral reef or something like that. That's the end of the movie. Credits roll.
Yeah, this is just a race against the clock at this point.
Yeah. Because they have to defibrillate her, resuscitate her, expel the water.
There's the amount of time you need to have oxygen. If not, you go brain dead, no?
Yeah.
Charging. Charging. Now. Clear!
Baby, breathe. Come on.
It's all over, man.
God damn.
I heard if you use the Hulk roar, it does resuscitate really well.
No! No, she has a strong heart. She wants to live. Fight, God damn it! Fight! 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 Come on. You can do it, baby.
That has to be a huge relief.
Okay, let's rock and roll.
Relax.
Okay, watch me. Watch me.
God, this is so
Don't
tense.
hold your breath. Take it in. Just let yourself take it in.
I'm about to get an asthma attack here just watching this.
Yeah, my chest hurts. He found the nuke,
the nuke.
All right, bud. You have to cut the ground wire, not the lead wire. It's the blue wire with the white stripe, not, I repeat, not the black wire with the yellow stripe.
How can you tell? Boom! You mother. Look at this.
Wait, you know the
Look at this.
Wow.
Why haven't there been more, like, franchises off of this story?
They give me where? I wonder how they shot that right there.
Right? What vision to pull this off?
Boys, make up your mind how to get us out of here yet?
They're talking about flying in a DSRV from Norfolk.
Right.
It'll come into Guantanamo on a C-133.
Hey. Hey.
Hey, it's Bud!
Have some new friends down here.
They're holding the ship.
I thought it was just a city. What?
Wow.
I wonder how they shot this.
Hi, Bigman.
Hi, Mrs. Bigman.
And he still hasn't gotten all that blue off his hand.
Ooh, Mr. Julien. What did you think of that?
That was really good.
It still held up.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
It still held up after all these years.
And you said this was 89?
89.
For some reason I kept thinking it was like early 2000s.
89's release was maybe filmed in 88 or 87. You know what I'm saying? This is such a good movie. It's such a good movie. I'm not crazy about the ending. It would have been nice to see what the aliens, or something talking to the people or whatever.
Yeah.
I would have liked to see it better than just back together. Other than that, and this is a small thing, I think. I love the acting.
Yes.
I think everybody was just
phenomenal.
From the good guy to the bad guy to the guy who slept out the whole movie.
Yeah.
All of them, they're fantastic. The story is so unique. It's not your typical alien from outer space, alien from, living among us. This is underwater, and we're not even sure. We're not even sure yet if that was the aliens.
Yeah.
Or it's some being that just evolved underwater.
Yeah, because it could be like, Atlantis sunk and then the humans that were there somehow evolved to adapt.
If they were human, it could have been different species.
That's true.
It could have been species that just evolved. Some type of, maybe
monkeys.
Maybe
sea monkeys.
Or sea monkeys.
He did blue monkeys. These were the sea monkeys.
Or it could be mermaids who just developed. So, and the thing is, it's different.
Yeah.
It's fresh. The tension in this movie from beginning to end was like I was on the edge of my seat the entire movie.
Mm-hmm.
The entire movie I was on the edge of my seat. Because it starts off with the submarine crashing.
Yeah.
And you see the water rushing in, the people running for their dear lives.
Yep.
And then, okay, guys, we have to go rescue these, and there's nukes on this. Like,
and there's suspense throughout the whole movie.
The entire movie.
Just enough that you're drawn in. You have the intrigue of what's going on. You have the background. You have the different variables of like, okay, the army's in on this, but for some reason they want us to come because they can't do it themselves, but they need us to do something, and they have their own mission, and we have to figure out.
Why isn't this movie, do you think, isn't that huge in pop culture? Because there's movies from the 70s, 80s, and 90s that you are aware of. Like, you know about RoboCop.
Yes.
You know about Terminator.
Yeah.
Right? You know about these things. You even know about, let's say, Die Hard.
Yeah.
This movie it has that type of, not prestige, because apparently it's not well known, but it's that caliber.
Yeah.
That should probably have been like, the abyss this, the abyss that.
You know what I think it is one, it didn't have like a powerhouse like Arnold Schwarzenegger or Bruce Willis, like one of those really big 80s actors that everybody would go to the movies, no matter what movie it was, just to see, or Sylvester Stallone. And also I think it's a movie based off of like making you think a lot, and the 80s was more action.
Yeah, okay.
So since it was more intrigue and stuff and suspense and stuff like that, since the 80s was already kind of phasing out of that and was in more like the action, I think that's why it just didn't stand as in the test of time.
Yeah, but for those people who I would think who are sci-fi nerds, this is.
Oh yeah, no.
This is hitting on all cylinders.
This is like Dungeons and Dragons. I feel like maybe in like another 10 years, it's probably gonna resurge like really heavily.
Yeah, like if younger people were to see this,
yeah,
there'll be a bigger interest in this. Like, wow, this is really good. But this scratches that itch in terms of sci-fi. Yeah. At the same time, there's a human story here too.
Yeah.
Like you have the marriage that they make it. These are humans who have to. But by the way, going back to Captain, these are people who have to make tough decisions.
Yes.
Really hard decisions.
Yeah, because they had to choose whether to leave people behind or save them,
or let me drown.
Yeah, and let
you bring me out. Or hey, you're gonna drop 3 miles to disarm this nuke.
Mm-hmm.
You have to make these tough decisions. Even the guy who was losing it, the decision of we're gonna launch this. I'm gonna drop this and I'm gonna launch this.
Yeah.
Like, these are all hard decisions that people are making, and the consequences of making these decisions.
And it wasn't like anybody's black and white. Like, there's no set bad guy, because you still understood why the guy was doing what he was doing. Like, obviously, yes, aliens could be a threat. he didn't know anything about them. And since he was so hopped up from all the tense stress and everything, he made logical decisions in that process of events. But of course, we know that it wasn't really logical. But if we were in his shoes, I feel like we would probably do the same options.
Or at the same time, he was also losing it. Maybe seeing that water sprout and whatnot that he saw was like, okay, am I cracking up here?
Yeah.
You know, am I seeing what I'm seeing? Am I losing it?
And maybe we misunderstood him cutting himself for him trying to come back to reality. And that was his way of like trying to ground himself from everything that's been happening.
This was well done. I wonder who wrote the script to this, and I wonder if this is part
James
of
Cameron.
He wrote the script?
Yeah, it said written by James Cameron.
Okay. So it wasn't like an adaptation of a different story.
I don't know.
This is all his idea.
Yeah.
We're gonna look into that because it's phenomenal.
I know you mentioned earlier that you didn't like that they didn't have like a lot of interaction with the aliens. I think it was better that way.
No, I agree.
Because it left the intrigue of like, who are these people? What are these people? How did they come about? What's their system about?
But the ending is so open-ended.
That's true.
You know, because we end with them hugging each other. I survived, but nothing else about the aliens. No, like, hey.
I think they probably did that.
I'm the big alien here. I want to talk to y'all.
Yeah, I think they did that for like possible a sequel because I think they thought that this is something that would get high tractions. But again, this was probably going up against like the other aliens with Sigourney Weaver, so it probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna look into it. I wonder if this was a movie flop.
Yeah,
like if it flopped in the theater, but became a
look
cult classic in video or home rental or something like that. Because
probably.
Wow, this was really good. The scene where Ed Harris sees she's dead. She's drowned.
Yeah.
And she's not coming to. And no! And he freaks out. That was such a powerful scene.
Yeah, it was heart-wrenching.
That was like he gave it his all in that scene.
And when they reversed it, and she was having to see him die, not even being able to hear his voice, just see the text on the screen as he slowly goes into that maddening descent of death. It was heart-wrenching as well.
Yeah. And she was bringing up their connection they had together.
Yeah.
Because she was like, oh, well, you're doing well, relax. I said, no. Talk to him.
Yeah.
And she had to pour her heart out because that was probably the only thing that was going to keep us sane.
Yeah. And
he loved her that much.
She had no idea whether or not that would ground him.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a gamble. And boy, you know, the idea of breathing in that liquid, that's horrifying to me.
Oh, yeah. No, definitely. I feel like...
If that's a real thing... it is. That's insane. Whoever invented that was Dr. Mangler. There had to be somebody who
women.
Jesus Christ! What a scene! I really did enjoy this movie. I'm glad that I went back to revisit it. I'm glad I got to see it with you for the first time.
Yeah.
A little upset though the fact that you never heard of it because it's such a good movie like this.
Again,
you know?
I usually see anything 80s related. Because of my mom, you know, she was raised in the 80s, so she showed me a bunch of things from like Alien, Predator.
Oh, but not mad at you. I'm just saying, I
know. I'm mad at myself though because I never even knew about this, and I'm a huge sci-fi geek. Like the fact that
it doesn't get the love I think that this movie deserves.
Yeah, there's been an injustice done to this movie, and we have to come to the bottom of this. We're gonna Scooby-Doo the fuck out of this.
You guys need to watch this movie. You know, this movie is fantastic. Not only watch this movie, tell other people about this movie.
Yes.
This is how good this movie is.
We're going to bring the resurgence back of this movie. We're going to want a second movie or a TV
reboot.
Series. Yes.
A reboot with top-line actors. I want Gary Oldman involved.
Same director, too. We want
James Cameron come back out here.
Listen, that Blue Monkey stuff, put it to the side. This is more important.
Keep it simple. I still want practical effects.
Yes.
You know, boy, that's just good. Everything was good, you know. By the way, again, I mentioned it earlier. It had to be difficult to film this.
Oh, definitely.
We gotta find
Especially
maybe on YouTube somewhere, or maybe a DVD special that shows the behind-the-scenes filming of this movie.
You know who would know? The viewers.
If there is,
so please.
If you guys own this DVD, let us know if there's a behind-the-scenes commentary or about the filming of this movie because, wow, this was good. I'm really satisfied.
Listen, we need that R Night certified stamp, just like right here. R Night certified. We have to do like
we're gonna have
graphic.
to like a graphic. I could just put it on.
Yep.
Well, Julian, I'm glad I got to watch this movie with you. By the way, I see how this movie may have influenced a couple of things.
Mm.
There is a video that Michael Jackson did
Mhm.
a long time ago, where the it's like using this effect with the water, where people's faces
Mirror Man?
transform. I don't know what mirror.
Man in the Mirror?
It's an uplifting song. It could be that one, Man in the Mirror. No, and no matter if you're black and white is gonna know the movie. Of the song, the video.
Got it.
And then Terminator 2, where the guy is a liquid robot, liquid machine.
Yeah.
I can see how this may have influenced that.
Yeah.
You know, James Cameron's not the one who did. Did he do Terminator?
No.
I don't think he's the one who did
I don't
Terminator.
think so.
But I can see how that effect was used to on the Terminator. By the time Terminator came around, they already perfected it.
Yeah.
This is 89, maybe 88, you know, before it was out to people. That by the 90s for Terminator 2, they've refined it enough where the guy's walking and he transformed from liquid into a robot. So I saw that. To me, I see that type of influence from the movie itself. You know, I did see a lot of faces there that people I didn't recognize. That I probably were not famous at the time. But okay, I've seen that guy before. I've seen this work. I've seen these people before in other movies. But I'm surprised that Ed Harris definitely done some of the shows, the movies.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that Elizabeth Antonio, unless I'm mistaken, has not made more films, because she was phenomenal in this. She was phenomenal in this. I really do appreciate her role and how she portrayed this role.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, I thought this was really good.
I agree 100%. Like, she was amazing. Honestly.
Yeah.
Full attention.
Really did enjoy this movie. Well, anyway, guys, if you like what we're doing, please subscribe to our channel, hit the like button. Please leave a comment if you have any information about this show, this movie, especially behind the scenes stuff that we're not aware of, or any of the actors that were in this movie, or James Cameron for that matter. Feel free to leave any comments. We do have a Patreon, which we're going to have the unedited version of this movie on Patreon. We have a merch store.
Yes.
All the information will be in the links below, guys. If you like what we're doing, guys, please, again, leave a comment behind, follow us. We have more movies, and more shows, and more stuff to react to. Guys, I'm Ray.
I'm Julien.
Guys, take care. We'll see you soon.